Hey, what's up everybody? Today I will be building another computer for one of my clients. I have a huge passion for building computers, and although I have built many in the past, this is my first time using a Ryzen processor, rather than going for an Intel build. And moving forward, I want my channel to be more focused on my love for PC building and anything dealing with tech. Our client for today had a budget for about $650, and they won't be doing any AAA gaming or anything like that, but I wanted to leave room for future upgrades if they choose to do so. This computer will more so be for their work and handling finances, things like that. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the parts. I chose the AMD Ryzen 3 2200G with a quad core count and a base clock speed of 2.5 gigahertz that can be boosted to 3.7 gigahertz. This processor had a pretty good price to performance ratio, with most mid-range GPUs being able to manage being paired with it, so I decided why not pick it up. To keep the CPU cool, I chose to go with Cooler Master's Hyper 12 RGB Black Edition cooler. I mainly use AIOs, but I wanted to switch it up a bit and go the air cooling route, and I heard good things about the cooler, as far as temps and how quiet the cooler is. For the motherboard, we have the MSI B450 Max Micro ATX board. This board was given to me by the client because they had it just laying around and wanted to cut costs down with plans to change the board out for an ATX board in the future. Nonetheless, it's still a solid board for what we need. Next up for the RAM, we have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 Kingston HyperX Fury sticks with a speed of 3200 to cater to our Ryzen build. I've used these sticks in the past and they perform really well. For the storage, I chose the Crucial BX500 240 gigabyte SSD. Typically, I favor Samsung when it comes to storage, but again, this is somewhat of a budget build, so I chose this SSD just to cut costs down that much more. I also had a 1 terabyte Western Digital hard drive sitting around the house, and I decided to go ahead and throw that in the build as well. The GPU I chose for this build is the Asus Radeon RX 570 ROG Strix card. Again, our client doesn't do a lot of heavy gaming, but as I stated before, I wanted to leave room for them to do so if they wanted to start getting their foot in the door with PC gaming. This card also has a little bit of RGB, and who doesn't like that, right? To power everything, we have the EVGA BQ 500 watt 80 plus bronze certified semi-modular power supply. I chose the 500 watt power supply because it gives our client room for future upgrades. One thing I like about this power supply is that it is semi-modular. I've worked with non-modular power supplies in the past, and trust me, I would do my best to try not to do that again. Last but certainly not least, to house all of our components, we have Cooler Master's Master Case H500 mid-tower case. This case has two 200mm RGB intake fans at the front with either a mesh or transparent front panel. More than likely, I'll be using the mesh because I feel like that would be beneficial to airflow and plenty of room for cable management and radiator support down the road. I ordered some fans for the exhaust at the top of the case, but sadly, they haven't came in yet, so we are just going to add those in later whenever they arrive. All right, everybody, that's it for the parts. Now let's get into the building. There you have it. The PC is now complete and everything seems to be running smooth. I'm looking forward to delivering this to our client and seeing all of the amazing things they plan on doing with it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments if you plan on picking up any of these parts. As always, I will leave links to the parts in the description for you guys. Until next time, thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe for more videos.